On March 26th, the hatch window began at the Decorah Hatchery nest. Hatchery Dad gave viewers a glimpse of the season's first pip. A pip is the small crack or opening in the eggshell that marks the beginning of hatching, the first sign that a new bird is about to enter the world. Hatching is often a prolonged process. It wasn't until March 27th at 7:01 a.m. local time that Hatchery Mom number 2 and Hatchery Dad welcomed their first offspring into the world. This tiny, down-covered eaglet, now known as DH3, is growing stronger by the day. On March 29th, DH4 joined the family. So far, only Hatchery Mom number 2 has fed the eaglets. Hatchery Dad has kept busy by provisioning the family with meals. Newly hatched eaglets weigh about 3 ounces, but their growth rate in their first week is extraordinary. After about 7 days, they will weigh nearly 1 pound. Predicting what comes next at the Decorah North nest feels nearly impossible this season. On March 26th, cameras captured the first observed copulation between DNF and her new partner, the unknown male, since he established himself in this territory 5 weeks ago. But that same day brought new challenges. Powerful wind gusts buried the lone egg between grasses and nesting material. DNF searched the nest, shifting over the empty nest bowl while the egg remained concealed. High winds returned, nearly knocking DNF off her perch. Soon, she stopped incubating altogether. Then, on March 29th, DNF appeared on camera with a bloodied head. While this certainly looked alarming, experts at the Raptor Resource Project insist she is flying, perching, and reacting normally. This mess was likely caused by one of her meals. So where do things go from here? Will the bond between DNF and the unknown male continue to grow? Can the unknown male get DNF back into breeding condition for a second clutch? We wouldn't suggest making any bets or predictions on what happens next at this nest. There's some exciting news for West End nest fans. The unnamed female was officially given the name Isla as part of a fundraising campaign for the Institute for Wildlife Studies. Isla and Lee are the established pair of the West End territory, so they are now tasked with defending it. This challenge was made all the more real by the hardships they've already faced this season. A juvenile bald eagle has been seen in the area, and on March 24th, Isla successfully drove it off. On March 25th, it returned again, this time in bold fashion, joining Isla in the nest. She put up with the younger bird for a bit, but when the juvenile tried to get even closer, she made sure to chase it off. As Lee and Isla continue to establish their domain, the loss they've experienced serves as a reminder that defending their territory, eggs, and offspring will always be part of life on the West End. While they are mostly out of sight this year, Mr. and Mrs. T's nesting season is well underway. According to the Raptor Resource Project, Mrs. T began laying in nest N2 around March 10th. This nest is just out of view of our webcam. While the exact number of eggs she has laid remains unknown, expect hatching to begin around April 17th. And as always, their story continues, seen or unseen. For Jack and Audacity, a difficult season has grown even more challenging. On March 19th, in an alternate nest, it appeared that Audacity laid her 4th egg of her second clutch. Although the cameras couldn't see the egg, her body language helps tell the story. Within a couple of hours, both eagles had left the nest. It is assumed that this egg cracked, like all of her eggs this year. On March 22nd, she laid her 5th egg of her 2nd clutch. This one appeared to break almost immediately. This couple now has lost a total of 8 eggs this season. It is a tough reminder that not all nesting seasons lead to success, especially for Jack and Audacity. Andor and Cruz finished all their preparations as they awaited the arrival of their first eaglet. March 28th marked the start of that critical hatch window, when a new eaglet can emerge at any moment. Right on cue, the first eaglet hatched. Nicknamed Sasha, this bird now has a small but meaningful head start on their siblings, an advantage not to be overlooked in a nest that will soon be full. Just 2 days later, on March 30th, the second eaglet, known as Zuma, broke free from the shell. On April 1st, and into the early morning hours of April 2nd, the third and final eaglet of the clutch, named Ryder, joined the family. In the weeks ahead, these eaglets will spend most of their time eating, sleeping, gaining coordination, and developing strength. Andor and Cruz have a busy season ahead, yet their past experience as parents equips them well to handle the demands.